Hello, people. Hello, hello, hello. This is Spirit Journey. Yes, I am still up. Today, oh, what is today? I think today, oh God, I don't even know what day of the week it is. But it's October, I think October 5, 2025, and it's after midnight. And I was playing with my phone. I had just, today I downloaded an app. I was told by family that there's this app, this AI app, and it can create some wonderful images. So I tried it out. I was on this thing for hours, and I learned something about it. Yeah, you see on the thumbnail, I did an AI of me in a warm-up suit outside in a garden doing a side split. You know, I learned that AI gets tired. I kid you not. I can wear out anything, and I I worn out AI. Is that a first or what? I wore AI out. I was trying and trying. I was rewriting the what I wanted in the image, and it wasn't doing it. You know, like like the first time I asked for it to do the side split, it did like it was like 1 inch off the ground, maybe a little big, a little slightly more, but you could see the gap between me and the ground, and you can see a shadow underneath. So I said to please do a, s- a full split all the way down. And then I had to repeat it again, and then finally got it down, but I wanted it like, I was asking for more specifications for, regarding the pose and everything in the split. And then I noticed like the face, like if you keep on doing an AI, the picture that they use, I sent it a photograph of myself, a recent one, and it started to not look like me. See, I realized like when it's rendering the picture, even when you just like you can just do an edit, like you take the image that it was generated and then you can tweak it. But in the process, you can also lose information because it's so many trans, react, things being done. And I get the impression that when it's re-rendering it, it may not render, oops, low battery. It may not render everything what it was supposed to. And so I say, hey, let me just start from scratch with this AI, with this particular picture that I have in mind. So I got more specific in the verbiage. I said, I supplied the picture, and then it said, have this person in the picture do a perfect side split all the way down to the ground with no gap, uh, toes in a ballerina uh, pointed toe. I was really, and you know what happened? It didn't do it did like a sloppy straddle split rather than a side split. Like, okay, 'cause I think it's the distinction between a side split and a straddle. But either way, it just did it like I wanted a 180-degree split. And that was the last thing I said for it to do. And then it said, I'm sorry, I can't do any more tonight. Please come back tomorrow. I kid you not. I kid you not. Yeah, I was going on and on and on. And it just wouldn't do it. It was like a sloppy um, straddle split. But it was like, oh, what degree? It wasn't 180 degrees. And the toes weren't pointed, they were flexed. AI got tired of me. Man, I was on this thing for hours. I just thought, okay, just one more, one more. It- and it just wasn't doing it right. And yes, hello, people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, that's an AI picture. That's not really me, it's AI. And it's wishful thinking for me. Yes, and yes, this AI, I just did it for the first time today. Downloaded the app on my iPhone, and while I was having fun with it, boy, um, yeah, I was thinking, hey, let me do an AI with me doing what I always wanted to do. I was a gymnastics fan as a child, and I always wanted to be able to do a split, always. And I was progressing, and then one day I like missed a day in my exercises, and everything snapped back. Yeah, I got stiff in one day. Yeah, I said, Forget this." I was doing for 2 years straight, and I said, "Forget it." I got so angry. Yeah. Oh, but yes, I said, "Hey, let me get an AI picture of me doing a perfect side split." And I was hoping, and I saw that, it cannot, it gets tired. And the memory it takes to remember what the prior um, image was, and then the tweaking of the new image. Oh, brother, sorry. Yeah, that's what happened. That is what happened. It just couldn't do it. And you know what else I did? Yeah. I, you know, I I'll probably post it up. I did an AI image of myself in a luxurious stone home that I want, my ideal home, with nice furnishings, and all three of my little fur babies. Yes, yes. All three of my fur babies. That was Lily the Havanese, Lilac the Shih Tzu, and Lavender the Pekingese. And we are on the couch. Yes, I especially worked hours, several hours on that one because it couldn't follow instructions. You know, like one of them had the hair perfect how I wanted it to. The long-haired showcase dog, when it's in competition, and it wouldn't do it. And I said, longer hair, but make it longer. And didn't do it. Oh, brother. And then one time I said to put a bow in the hair. And then I asked for to do the other bow, but I said a fancy bow. And it gave this big, 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 gigantic bow. It was so weird. I think it was getting angry with me, AI. It wasn't doing like something that would make sense at one point, you know? Like I said, put bows on the girl's hair. And it didn't make the bow, I thought. Like the smaller dog had the bigger bow and the bigger dog had the smaller bow. Come on now. And so when I said, okay, please make the bow bigger, fancier, and it get this boom. It was just, and then I said, okay, okay, make it smaller, please make it smaller. And oh, yeah, it was. I think it was angry with me, the AI. Um, I had it do like the house had a painting, yeah, a painting of me and my three dogs above the fireplace. And I said, all three dogs that are on the couch to be in the painting above the fireplace. And he just did two dogs. So I said, oh, could you please, it's only two dogs and no third dog. Please add the third dog. Oh, I'm sorry. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I'll put it up there. And then the same thing. It wasn't changed. And I said, the picture is still not up there. Could you please put the third dog on? Oh, my mistake. I did it again. My apology. And then it still, it would have put it up, but it eventually did put the third dog. You know, but it was a problem, and I definitely was getting tired. But I think AI got tired too. AI got tired listening to me instructing it on the image. I tried to be as concise, specific, and I found that as time went on with the same thing, it got sloppy. And, or just when it do anything, any change. AI definitely has a limit. And interesting, the face did not look like mine really. Unless I don't really know what my face looks like these days. I've seen AI that looks exactly like the person. But mine, oh, I'm sorry, but mine, it didn't really look like it. But you know what I'm thinking, people? Now I'm discovering that AI is not perfect, and AI could be tired. As I mentioned earlier, AI actually said, I can't do any more right now. Uh, I have to go now. Uh, Come back tomorrow. I couldn't believe it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. AI has a limit. So, what does what is the future of AI for you to make images and have it reproduce your instruction? And it can get tired and say, uh, I can't do anymore. Why can't it do anymore? You know? So it has a limit. And I'm wondering how is AI going to affect society? How is it going to affect the real life of people? Um, as AI gets more um, talented, more accurate, how how is it going to affect humanity? Are they going to erase humanity? What does it mean for AI in the future? These are questions that I think all of us have to answer. Let me know what you think. Have you purchased, gotten the AI app? The app for creating pictures. You type in what you want and you get the image. Have you? It is really addictive, boy. Yes. So I don't know what else to say. But the reality, it's like AI is replacing reality. So, at least for now, I want to have fun with it. And I like to use some of these images that I will be making to motivate me to want to exercise more and achieve my goals. I can print that picture of me doing the side straddle, um, that I'm actually doing it. If you can trick your mind and actually do it, having the picture, and your mind will then say, "Yes, I can do it." Wow. Oh, wow. I'm gonna see if I can do an AI doing a back bend. Yep. Yep. I used to try to practice doing a back bend back in the day. Oh gosh, wishful thinking on my part. It is really wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to upload people. I'm going to upload the um, picture, the AI image of me and the ideal situation of the three dogs that I had with me in a nice, cozy home. Yeah, it'll make me feel that they're still alive. So thank you again. Leave your comment below if you have one and what AI means to you. And have you been using AI to create some wonderful images for your personal enjoyment? Take care and enjoy your day. Bye bye.